Hello again, Solstice here, and I am going to show you what is my more recent of statue builds and my current favorite statue build. This is Black Rock Shooter. My Black Rock Shooter build that I built for a contest on a friend's server. And man, this turned out so great. It's hard to explain how great this turned out. I had this only in pictures, and I put this up on Planet Minecraft. This was a while after I put up my Ruby Rose build on Planet Minecraft, and relatively the same amount of diamonds, but the Ruby Rose one has more downloads and more views. This one has less views, but way more diamond, but as much diamonds. So I know I definitely did this pretty dang good. And even I myself think this was almost too good. I did this to the best of my abilities, and I tried to make a star on this jacket, but you can only do a star so well on something in Minecraft and keep it so jacket. I I based this off of the anime one. Uh, I haven't personally seen what the game one looks like, but I have these scars here. For this here, this is gravel, by the way. I picked up a trick that I've seen from watching Seth Bling's videos. Why don't I just sort of demonstrate it rather than just talking about it? Okay, I'm gonna need some water for this. Um, Apparently, I did not grab the water. And I'm gonna need a lily pad. So, for better or for worse, this works. Personally, I am not complaining. Personally, I actually enjoy this. It gives me a way to have floating gravel. Or anvils. The anvils is just to mess with people, I see. I like to see some of their reactions to stuff, and they're just like, that's funny. But yeah, I did this build so much justice. It was so glorious. What particularly what I particularly liked about this build is the legs. I'm not saying that this is a dirty means of whatever, just the legs just turned out so great. They didn't just they're pretty much shoulder width apart. Then they curve in properly. It took me over a year to finally pull something off of this sort. And it turned out beautifully. It was just perfect. As you can see, I did the eye that people really like when it comes to Black Rock Shooter. Her eyes are blue. I use the packed ice to embetter the brightness of the blue. And that way I could even light this eye up and it wouldn't just melt. This turned out so fantastically. And when it comes to when I was building this for a contest, I actually finished this just 30 minutes before the contest ended. It was like a month-long contest. I really just put it on a bit of a wait. I just didn't want to do it right away. And I finished it with this last-minute decision of a sword. This really turned out fantastically to me. It's just hard for me to let that go. Like, I made this hoodie, I got a star on the back also. I have a bit of practice at building stars in Minecraft. So don't be surprised with how well that turned out. I really worked on the jacket some. I tried to, as usual, I try to keep things as accurate as physically possible. And with the fact of how larger I built this compared to other statues, this is actually a decent amount bigger. Like, let me think. 57. It takes forever to go up to the top of this thing compared to the other statues. The other statues I'd probably be at the top right now. This is actually a little bit bigger for sure. Okay. From the top of the hair, let's see, I said it was 57. So it's like 134 in height. Let me just double check from this to see if this was actually 135 in height. So yeah. One of the things people also liked about this build is I did this with the floor underneath it. Like this is a little different from when I built it. Like when I built it, I actually had like lava underneath this down more, and I had like stained glass of like light blue, or it was like cyan, like either cyan or light blue, and it just made it even more Black Rock Shooter. And people really liked that. All in all, this turned out so great. Like, I really just can't let it go. I hope you enjoyed this. I am Solstice. If you want to check this out, I will leave a link in the description to where you can check it out. And I hope you have a good day. Bye bye.